Hi everyone, this is Dave, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you the obi MV1 smartphone. This is a Google Android based smartphone. It's actually running CyanogenOS 12.1.1, which is based on Android Lollipop, and it's got a very unique design to it. Look at the shape of this smartphone. It's one of the most unique designs I've seen for a long time. So let's tell you a little bit about it. We've got a 5-inch HD IPS display, and it's called a floating display because it's sort of got this lip around the perimeter of the phone, and the display just sort of sits on it as though it's floating. We've also got Corning Gorilla Glass 3 on the front, a Qualcomm Snapdragon 212 quad-core processor running at 1.3 GHz. We've got a 2 megapixel front-facing camera just here, and then round on the rear we've got an 8 megapixel rear-facing camera with an LED flash aperture of f2.2. Inside we've got 2 GB of RAM and 16 GB of storage, and that's expandable up to an additional 64 GB via micro SD card. We've also got a 2500 mAh battery inside. So let's take a look around the smartphone a little bit more. Across the bottom edge here we've got the micro USB charging port. On this side here we've got the volume rocker, also the power on off. Along the top edge we've got the 3.5mm audio jack, and this side remains completely clear. But this gives you a good opportunity to see the really nice curves to this. I really do like it. It feels very comfortable in the hand. And then across the top edge we've got this silver accent, so different colour, nice piece of metal across the top, and that gives it a nice sort of flat edge across the top as well. So let's open this up and have a look inside, and you'll see it's got a really nice display. Very nice indeed. We've of course got access to the full contents of the phone. It's organised in alphabetical order, and then we've got other screens that we can populate with shortcuts. And we've got this sort of theme going on where we've got these squared off icons at the top and then curved at the bottom, and it all just matches the phone very nicely. The icons reflect the actual shape of the smartphone. Battery life has been very good, performance is very good as well. I'm also really pleasantly surprised by the performance of the camera as well. Now admittedly it's not the fastest performing camera on a smartphone, but the 12 megapixel sensor captures some nice detail in the photos, and overall a nice colour rendition to the photos as well. This one here was taken in a little bit lower light, and still it kept noise to a minimum and did a good job of capturing some detail. And then we've also got my setup here that I'm recording with at the moment, and again a nice amount of detail, nice clean photo with nice tonal range to it as well. And we've got my little tiny mini me figure, and again it picked up the colours in this perfectly. So good performance by the camera. Overall this smartphone has pleasantly surprised me. It's super comfortable to hold. The 5-inch HD IPS display has got good viewing angles, and it just works very well indeed. A nice turn of speed, even though by today's standards it's got quite an underpowered processor. It all just smoothly works, and it's a pleasant surprise to use something other than stock Android. I think Cyanogen works very well indeed, coupled with this really nice display, which I forgot to mention is very good outside, and also great sound from the speaker. This is the obi MV1 smartphone. If you're looking for something a little bit different, that's got a good specification, a really keen price point, this is well worth checking out. So that's it for this video. Thank you very much for watching. Please do hit like on this video, subscribe to the channel, check out the links in the video description, and I'll see you in another video very soon.